Get ready with me for Castle Day. I have just washed my face with the another number 7. This is the Calming Gel Cleanser. I do actually like it. It does seem to make the skin somewhat bright. Pat dry, girlies, pat dry. I don't know why. Bear with. Didn't actually have anything I needed. Now I don't do expensive moisturiser that smells like goddess because it usually actually just makes my skin irritated. We keep it simple. Vaseline, advanced repair. This shit slaps. It slaps. If you're not already on board with the whole skin prep being king thing, get on board. It's a thing. I'm sure I don't need to say that to anybody these days because everybody knows now. But if you're like me and you're I think I'm a millennial, right? I'm a 90s baby. Skin prep didn't exist when we were littlies learning makeup, or even slightly biggers learning makeup. It just, as teens, wasn't a thing. Or maybe I was just really crap. I don't know. Right, Castle Day. Exciting. My friend and I are quite into our castles. We did Berkeley Castle. I'm sure it was like before Luca had surgery, but I honestly couldn't tell you. Recently we did Green Man Festival. Look out for that one. But we didn't have a lot of Luca in that because he's still very much recovering from surgery. I have a new primer. Max Factor Facefinity Universal Primer Airbrush Finish. I don't rate it. This was an emergency purchase from the supermarché because I did go makeup shopping and I bought the number 7 colour correcting one, well, colour balancing primer, and then since then I haven't had a lot of redness to deal with because sometimes I get quite a lot of redness here and in my nose and stuff that like really just needs help, but I haven't been having that trouble recently, so that's fun. And I was like, I genuinely cannot do makeup without primer. Again, primer's a newer addition to the makeup bag compared to what we used to have back in the day. This one just, it doesn't feel as nice on the skin. It kind of almost feels gritty, so I'm not loving that. We've gone up a shade. We are now in sand rather than cool beige. This is the number 7 Stay Perfect. It's an SPF 30, so that's nice. Right, Castle Day, we are going to Raglan Castle in Wales. Upon Googling, I have come to understand it is, one of the comments said it is a ruin. So we were planning on taking a picnic with us, but the weather's not looking particularly conducive to fun picnicking today. So we're kind of like, maybe let's find a local pub. This little brush, I tried to clean my EDY London one and it just doesn't seem to have really done very well. So on the separation of the brushes, I've cleaned it successfully in the past. So I think it had gotten so ridiculously disgusting that I probably just need to try again. But this brush, my foundation does not go as far. This was I think this is like a Temu or something. I ought to get some more makeup brushes, really. I do. Oh, it's all over the thing, but I suppose that's the point of it, isn't it? Oh, the neck, always the neck. Using a paler concealer to contour, it's not good for the dark circles. It does not look good. Oh, the girl needed to do some plucking. The girl has not done any plucking. We're just not going to worry about it. Because this is the other thing, this smaller brush, it's harder to get everything looking non-streaky, but this is the first actual foundation brush I ever bought. Okay, how bad does it look though? Does it look that bad? So this is my previous shade, which is cool beige, which is apparently a bit light for my summer skin. I do get a good tan on. I spend a lot of time outside in the summer because, horse girl. On the makeup shopping I upgraded. I didn't have any fixing powder. Now I do. This is the Pro Artist Set the Scene Loose Setting Powder. Previous setting powder I had came with a puff. This one does not, and I find it a lot harder with a brush. I need to just get a puff. It's a lot easier to get a dusty, cakey kind of look with this. So I try and get basically as little as possible, and I just kind of go nose and this area. This is what that TikTok lady suggests as well for the aging skin, because I think mine is getting there now. Certainly gets creasy easily, let's say that. I always make sure to powder my neck really well because I don't want any transfer on clothes, although my neckline's quite low on this. Well, not low, but not super high. I realised that I was like, let's do the last thing. I was like, let's do the makeup thing. Didn't do the makeup thing. So this is the matte bronzing powder in caramel, suitable for sensitive skin apparently. Again, the number 7 girly is out. So we're excited for Raglan Castle. It's going to be great, but it's probably going to be wet. So it's raincoats and wellies right underneath the jawline. Don't go on the side. You don't want to look like you got a 5 o'clock shadow. Blendy, blendy. Jawline, jawline. I looked up Candy Johnson. Well, I just literally had how to contour and she popped up, and I actually ended up watching quite a lot of her videos. She does really cool like makeup transformations. And next we have number 7 Shimmer Face Palette. This has got a couple of blush shades. I use this one, and I occasionally will top up the bronze with a little bit of this, and this is the highlight EDY London 11 brush, and that goes here. Boop, 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 boop. I swear I never actually get my face looking even. There's always like more bronzer on one side or more blush on the other or something like that. Highlighter goes in 2 different places. Beep beep beep. It's a little splash. Oh, little splash at the Cupid's bow. I also need to detash. I found a hair removal cream from Avon. Ooh, here we go. What's this? Oh, this is a Maybelline Express Brow Ultra Slim Pencil in soft brown. And it's got the comb thing. Oh, that's really covered in foundation. Floofy floof floof. As any millennial girl will know, we were not allowed eyebrows when we were younger. The teenage years was the era where like 2 like hairs width of a brow. I never went that extreme because I was like, no, that looks mental. My lid fell off. But this was unacceptable level of brow. So now that there's all these big fluffy massive brows out there, I can't physically grow my brows any thicker now because I've plucked them this size for so many years, because I actually had like full-blown slugs. Oh, that's not a bad brow day. You see, we have good brow days and bad brow days. This, dare I hope, is a good brow day. Yeah, I had like slugs, so that was a real challenge for me because I had a lot to pluck, even to get to this size. But also like my brows are really like dense. You know, some people have like thick brows but the hair's quite sort of spread out and it's not super chunky. These bad boys are dense, so I actually have to be really careful how much I add to them, otherwise they just look so heavy. Just need a little bit of like help with the shape around here. Are we level? Are we even? Okay, this one looks darker. Just gonna add a bit of extra lifty, shapey. Oh, now I've done it. Now I've undone it. Way. Right, what are we doing with these eyeballs today? This is my comfort zone of colours. Natasha Denona. I'm not feeling it. I'm just gonna play it safe and go with this old chestnut. Ha! So, ooh, the last Get Ready With Me, I was like, I opened this and I was like, oh, Max has had his finger in that. No, it was absolutely my nail that was too long as I opened the palette. So yeah, no nails on at the moment. They were too thin from having a few rounds of acrylics, and then when my biab was cooking it was really uncomfortable and really hot. So I decided it was time to give the nails a break and just let my natural nails just recover and grow back through completely before adding in anything back into the mix. So this is this cute little colour right here, all over the lid, nice and high, doing that whole thing. Again, it's raining today, so we don't need to try and have lots of going on with the makeup because it's just going to get washed off. I think my friend did say something about potentially getting an umbrella for us today on the way over, but there's only so much that's going to do. It'll be good to have one for sure. Good little bit of sparkle. Oh, I kind of need the loo now. And the thing is, when I start needing the loo, I then immediately, suddenly, very desperately need the loo. That was the first colour. That was the second colour. That was the sparkly one. Okay, good. Now we're back on the first colour under the lid. Right, hopefully this time I can put mascara on like a normal person. Right, darker colour in the corner. Beep, beep, beep. That's cute. I like this. I haven't done eyeliner I feel like it's actually getting on for a couple of years now. I haven't done eyeliner because I just felt like it was like making my eyes seem smaller. And I'm gonna just take some of this really sparkly one here on my finger, just in the corner. Boom, look at that, nice and bright. Brighten that shizness up. See, it looks wonky. Why does it not do the same level? Oh, now that's too much. Natasha Denona. This is the mini retro palette for anybody that wants these colours. Number 7, lash extender in still dry. I really ought to see about sorting that out, really. Oh, that. Right, I'm going to need a mirror here. I don't own an eyelash curler. That is my level of non-commitment to the makeup life. Luca had great fun laughing at me for my makeup faces. Well, I'm sorry, that's what it takes to like stretch my eyeball out. Okay, the mascara is doing well today. Good. Let's see if we can do the same on this side. Guaranteed we won't. Right, don't be stubborn, lashes. Spread out. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. All right. Nice. Oh, I need a boot. I feel like Luca's going to leave that in the edit now. Number 7, again. Pro Artist Precision Edit Lip Liner is this one. Whatever we do this for. Yeah, this does not have the shade written on it. Again, no overlining. I even tried it recently. Doesn't. Question. Does anybody else get the thing where some days their lips are like full and plump and lush, and other days they're just like non-existent? I'm sure I get that, especially with my top lip. Like, my bottom lip's a bit more full anyway, but I swear there are some days my lips are just like non-existent. Oh, I look like I'm frowning. Is it time for Botox yet? So I just showered and washed my hair last. Oh, sir. Oh, my goodness. Oh, girl. Okay. Reasons to hair oil, ladies. So last night I did the hair oil and shower routine. This is me Derma V10. I started hair oiling a little while ago now, and I've had a few breaks from like just not getting around to ordering it or whatever, or just like, and I don't do it every time, more because in an ideal world you want to leave it on for a few hours before you wash your hair. I've been using this is the Nature Spell Rosemary oil, and that I use in the like applicator bottle on my scalp. I'm trying out the Botana oil as well on like the rest of my hair. Give that like a good old brush through with a flexi brush once it's like washed and stuff. For the styling, I've been doing a couple of pumps of the Frizzies Weightless Wonder. That's mids and ends. 1 pump of this on wet hair, and then 1 pump after it's been blow dried, just to tame the flyaways. I mean, it's doing okay, isn't it? My goodness, good work. Okay, right, it's castle time. Let's go. Lots of love.